The enemy has worked and he is working still. He's coming down in great power, and the Spirit of God is being withdrawn from the earth. God has withdrawn his hand. We have only to look at Johnstown, Pennsylvania. It did not prevent the devil from wiping that whole city out of existence. An estimated 2,200 people lost their lives in Johnstown flood when a dam broke after many days of heavy rain. And these very things will increase until the close of this earth's history.
If I may come in here, that was 2,200 people in that one. What number of people are we talking these days in a calamity?
Yes. And how many dams have broken under the pressure lately and whole villages been swept away? The earth's crust will be rent by the outbursts of the elements concealed in the bowels of the earth. These elements, once broken loose, will sweep away the treasures of those who for years have been adding to their wealth by securing large possessions at starvation prices from those in their employ. And the religious world, too, is to be terribly shaken, for the end of all things is at hand. The time has now come when one moment we may be on solid earth, the next the earth will be heaving beneath our feet. Earthquakes will take place when least expected. You know, there's something that I find interesting. All the reports of volcanic eruptions, lava pouring out, volcanoes that have been dormant suddenly coming alive. Japan, the Ring of Fire, the volcanic activity is unprecedented.
Yes. This Ring of Fire is ablaze at this stage.
Now, you know, the world's climatologists can say climate change. No, sin. God is withdrawing his hand, and we are seeing these things not because of climate change, but because of the state of the world and because God's protection is being withdrawn.
That's it, and the nearness of his second coming.
So in fires, in floods, in earthquakes, in the fury of the great deep, in calamities by sea and by land, the warning is given that God's Spirit will not always strive with men. If you disconnect it, like the world does, by giving it some natural reason, you miss the point. God is asking us to get ready. And they are saying, let's reduce carbon. Stop breathing, Martin. You're polluting the air with carbon. That is ridiculous if you compare it with the real reason why things are taking place as they are.